Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, and welcome. Yes, it's me. Who's me? It's 1See Chelle. I know. It's been a while. It's been a while. I know. It's been a while. It's been a while. And when you have not been on the tube for a while, it takes a while for people to get notifications. Notifications, yeah. Absolutely. So, how are you doing? How are you doing? I was on Sabrina's. Oh my gosh, how are you? I was on oh my gosh. What was it? Teresa? Oh, she changed her name, her channel's name. But anyway, I was on her. I'm doing well. Cannot complain. I'm doing well. Doing well. I had some packages to drop off. So I did that, got paid, and I wanted to get some coffee. Just stuff that I do on the side. Things of that nature. But I was on Teresa's S channel last night on StreamYards. Thank you. I did it myself. I did it my I look. I did it myself. I did. I decided to flip it to the front. I did it myself. Yep. You know how much money I saved, right? I know. Right? Right. Exactly. So I had some time and I took my time and put it in there. Thank you so much. And I still have my edges. That was important to me. Sometimes you get them braided in so tight and you don't have any edges. And I'm like, no, I want to keep my edges here. So, yeah. So even if it's gray hair, I want to keep my edges. That's just, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. And all that. But I was on her channel last night. And she's thinking about doing a live Christmas. Right, exactly, right? A live like Christmas. They're like people can come on StreamYards on Christmas Day. We like to share like a Christmas dinner. We're eating. We're in our separate places. However, we're gonna come together. I may do that, but it depends. I got to see how my nieces are. Because when I'm there, I give them pretty much all of my attention. So I have to see how that goes, and yeah, we'll see. But I thought that was an awesome idea, simply because a lot of people, they don't go home to see their family. Yeah, they don't go home to see their family, and some people no longer have family. It's just them, and it's so publicized of Thanksgiving dinner. It's always a gathering. It's a group of people, it's families, it's friends, but everybody don't have that because they have lost their families and friends. It's just them. So I thought that was an awesome idea that she would do something like that, to bring people together. I tried to do that for Thanksgiving, but that didn't happen for Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, Janine, how are you? I got your message. But let me tell you, I said in my mind, I don't know if you've ever done this. Yeah, I'm doing fine, because you asked me a question. I said, yeah, I'm doing fine. I said it in my mind, and I'm thinking I actually spoke with you. So, yeah. All is well. I have no complaints whatsoever. I have no complaints, none whatsoever. So, I thought that was nice. So I may be on her channel. I may be on her channel on Christmas Day. I'm gonna be with my family and all that kind of good stuff. And my mom cooking again. My mom cooked with so much love. Those who have a mom, and I did not, but I thought I did. I actually thought I did say, yeah, Janine, I'm doing well. All is well. Yeah, I don't know, but my mom, those who have mom or had moms who cook with a whole lot of love. I mean, like every piece of food, like every dish You can tell that she took her time, or even if it was a dad, but I'm talking based upon my mom, you can tell she took her time to clean everything. You know what I mean? The food, the flavors, the taste, everything was delicious. It was simply delicious, and I'm looking forward to Christmas. And I appreciate my mom. I've never had to cook a Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner. Never ever. I had my mom always cooked, and I always enjoyed her food. And I'm just looking forward. But I did donate a turkey. I did donate a turkey, and I donated some sweet potatoes and some stuffing. I don't think she's gonna use that stuff as box stuffing. My mom make homemade stuffing, where you can slice it. It looks like brownies, but you know what I mean. Like you can. It's a meal. It's just a little. It's a meal all by itself the way she makes it. She has protein in it. She has the vegetables, and then she has the starch itself. So it's like a meal. So it's pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to that this Christmas. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm thinking about when I get home, I'm gonna make me some lentil soup and put some meat in it. I have what is it called? Some type of meat on a bone that I need to thaw out, and I can put it in my lentil soup and just drink some lentil soup this week. For the past couple of days, I've been eating my not eating drinking my cocoa. It's just, you know what I mean. It's like you want to feel that that hotness on your hands, and woo, it just makes it feel like winter. But then we have 70-degree weather in the wintertime. Then, like last night, we had high winds. It's our best. Everyone, their mom's cooking. Yeah, yeah. I love it. I really do love it. I love it. I cannot doubt. I cannot lie. I really. I mean, I love it. Seriously. I still going to watch. Yeah, you have to. You really do. And let me tell you, I was on home time. I'm leaving out in an hour, heading to Indy. What? Janine, you are an awesome woman. You are an awesome woman. I remember like years ago, a couple, not even too long ago, you were saying that you're going to get your CDL. You're going to get your CDLs. You're going to get your CDLs. By golly, you got your CDLs, and that's a blessing. And you're on the road. You're over the road. You're beyond on the road. You're over the road. I see more and more women as drivers. It's really enlightening. It's amazing, really. Times have changed big time. They really has changed a lot. And you got your good and you got your bad, but that's a good thing. Mm, this is so good. This is, yeah, you see where it's from. No, I'm not sponsored. But what I asked for was one cream on the side. I don't like for them to put it in for me. I prefer to put it in myself. Mm, and it tastes so good. Tastes so good. And guess what else I got? I'm not going to lie to you. I did. I did. I got one of their fritters. 510 calories. Mommy. I did it. You have the freedom and travel. I believe it. I believe it. Look at that. Dangerously good. Okay, I'm just saying. Dangerously good. Yes, indeed. My whole family. You like that? You like that apple fritter? This is from McDonald's. First time trying it. Let me try this. I had to wait for it, and I was okay with that. The guy who was at the door, I don't know if he was new or not, or he felt kind of shameful for working at McDonald's. He turned his back to me, and he was talking to his coworker and saying, "I'm rich. I don't have to be here. And I'm saying to myself, you have nothing. You don't have to prove anything to me. I. And so then he was talking to his coworker, saying, "Where's the apple fritter?" Like he was afraid I was going to say something. And the lady, and she was Hispanic, she said, "She's not saying anything. If you stay calm, they'll stay calm." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Oh, you don't? Oops. Look." Mm-mm. They have festival pie. It wasn't good. Okay, yeah, I don't need to try that one. Mm-mm. And so when it came, he turned around, he looked at my face, I looked in his face. I said, "Thank you so much." It's like he was shocked that I was polite to him. And I'm like, wow. But then I do understand. I mean, hey, I do understand. Some people who look like me can go off on you for no reason at all. I get it. I understand. And he was nervous. He was scared or nervous. I don't know. But it is what it is, you know? Oh, really? Only that? Now, I used to eat there. Hold on. I got the tail end of it. Eat everything natural. Yeah. And you look good too. You really do, Janine. Now, I'm not too fond of their french fries because if you don't gobble them down within seconds, that's it. That's it. So I really don't, I prefer Wendy's french fries. I prefer theirs. Um, yeah, Wendy's french fries. I prefer Burger King's burgers. Maybe he felt a little intimidated. I, that was the first time that happened to me. And I don't know. Because his coworker was like, "Why are you here? You need to be home in bed if you're rich." And I'm like, man, hopefully he'll get out of that because that can stop him from a lot of things. Nowadays, it's good to even have a job, to have some type of guarantee you got some kind of money coming in. Because there are some people who had high paying jobs and they don't have their jobs anymore. Some got fired because they didn't want to take, the vaccinations and all that kind of stuff. And they lost their jobs. So anytime you can tell, loan people that you get paid every week or bi-weekly or whatever, that's a benefit. There's so many people, it's not happening. It's not happening for them. I remember when I fill out application, my girlfriend and I, we fill out application at Wendy's. And the same day, it was on a Wednesday. The same day that I was to go in to work my shift at 3 to 11, I believe it was, the rehabilitation center for seniors called me. Then I started working there. I was the youngest employee there. And it was all women. Only women worked there. Maintenance people, I didn't even see maintenance people, so I don't know how that worked. But yeah. And we didn't have a lot of male patients. We had like a handful of them, and I was bringing home a paycheck where people working the job for a family. So when the opportunity knocks, go for it. I went to school to become a nursing assistant. And that job opened up for me. I was in college taking the trade, well, going through the training at 16 during the summer. I'm not supposed to have been in college, but the dean, she sat in on my class. I didn't know why she was there, but she saw that I was comprehending the work and participating and all that stuff. So she didn't say anything. My mom paid the money. I remember that. Before school ended, my mom said, "You're not going to be laying sitting around here during the summer." And I was like, "Okay, Mom." She said, "You're going to school, you're going to college, you're going to take training and nursing assistant, and I'm paying for it." I said, "Okay." I was just like, "Okay." "Okay, Mom. Okay." And that's what I did. She took me, she picked me up, dropped me off. And I had to do everything I had to do. My mom was right there by my side. And once I started driving, she would, we would do a test drive. No matter how far it was, we would do a test drive. She's driving, and I'm looking which way to go and so on and so forth. And so the next day, I would drive, and I knew where I was going, and she knew exactly where I was. Knowing my mom, she was praying on that route. You know what I mean? To protect her child to and fro. Knowing, I can believe that. Knowing, yeah, that's what my mom was doing. My mom is a protector, not only naturally, but spiritual. That's what my mom was doing. And she did it for my other sisters, too. So it wasn't like just me. She did it for my other sisters. And as I got older, guess what I did? I did that for my other sisters. If they had to go somewhere and they wasn't sure where to go, I would do a test ride with them so they'll know where to go. They sitting in the passenger seat and they see, okay, you turn on this street, so on and so forth. And then the next day, boom, bam, they good to go. That's what my mom, I know that's what my mom was doing. I know it. I know it. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. That is so awesome. It just blew in my head just now. Knowing my mom, that's what she was doing. And the prayers worked because I was able to go back and forth. And then when I start driving, my mom would be in the passenger seat. She wouldn't go to sleep. Even like when we get off from work, because we worked the same shift. She worked in one facility, I worked in another one. And then I would go pick her up and then I would drive home. My mom would stay awake. My mom was like, "I ain't falling asleep. This is the new driver out here." So, oh my gosh. But I knew knew my mom was getting more comfortable with my driving as years went on because she could take a nap while I was sleeping. And whenever we take a road trip, my brother drives and we all could take a nap. It's like we just so comfortable with him driving. We know he got it, It's amazing. Yes, man. That's, yes. Yeah. Uh-huh. Because I would think my mom would just go to sleep after working 8-hour shift, And she was raising us. And I was driving. My mom didn't go to sleep. No, she didn't. She kept her eyes open. Yes, indeed. That's funny. Yeah. What time is it now? Hey, the Duck Jr. It's been a long time. Or people need not to be ashamed working right at low-end jobs. I mean, hey, you get insurance, you get an opportunity to go to school. Man, where you start does not mean that's where you end. It's a start. Think about the Olympics. Everyone starts at a certain point. And then the results are at the end. And that end could be 20 years. It could be 30 years. It can be 40 years. It can be 50 years. It can be so many years, to the point you look back over your life and you're like, wait a minute, I started there, but here I am today. So me personally, I feel, yes, it has been a while. Yeah. How are you doing? Me personally, this is what I've learned over the years. This world is not perfect. The people in it is not perfect. Even those who are, you know, we as Christians, not perfect. There are sicknesses that we go through. There are challenges that we face, and so on and so forth. So, with that in mind, it's very important for you as a human being to, that's pretty though, you as a human being to have some type of encouragement within yourself, um, some type of willpower, some type of self-sufficiency. Heading south for vacation? What, Florida? You going to Miami? I just think it's so important for you to be able to build yourself up and not depend on people to do that for you, because I don't know if you notice it, but a lot of people are struggling nowadays. And if you believe in a higher power, you got to have some type of resource. Hey, Brooklyn boy, how are you? I didn't think you were going to show up because I know you were up late. And so it's so important. Check my ring. Okay. It's so important to know how to build yourself up, man. Oh my gosh. You got to have an inner building system within yourself. Oh, you got it late? I figured, because I haven't been on here in a while, and usually that's what happened. No problem, Brooklyn boy. Brooklyn, New York boy. No problem. I appreciate those who stop by, because you really don't have to. Yeah, I'm doing well. Can't complain. I really can't. Life is good. I'm grateful. I start my training tomorrow. The closer it got, I was getting anxious. And my mom's like, God brought you to it. He gonna bring you through it. She said, you remember that. So my mom always sent me inspirational messages every morning. She sent them out to all of her children and grandchildren and all. And it's something, it's good for me to see, and I read it, and then I'm hearing it in my head. So that is so important, to feed yourself with positive information every day, not just starting in the morning, which is a good start to start in the morning, but even throughout the day, because things be happening and your body reacts emotionally to it differently, at different times. So it's so important that you have that safety net. So true, but I haven't been on 2 years going. Okay, going to start uploading once I get something things. Yeah, it's a process, Sabrias. It's definitely a process. Me personally, why haven't I been uploading? Haven't really been in the mood, like when I'm in the house, I'm relaxing, just relaxing. And I've been going to the gym since October, And so that's that. And I do aquafit Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Then I have a trainer that I see once a week. Yes. I like to listen to spiritual encouragement videos. Yeah, exactly. You got to feed your mind. You really do, because the mind is like a recorder. Because I don't know about you, I can sit here and I can have a conversation in here, and you don't even know the conversation that's going on. I'm having a conversation with my thoughts, and so it's important to have positive thoughts in here when you are talking to yourself or when you're pondering on things. I'm still here. I'm gonna get dressed, so I'll. Okay, all right, Janine. Um, it's so important to feed this mind with positive things, because there's not too many people is telling me to stand up. Excuse me. What in the world? Look, you don't tell me what to do. Okay, I'm gonna stand up, man. We're being controlled by watches now. Stood up. Are you happy? Move around a little bit for a minute. Oh my gosh. There you go. How about that? Did that work for you? That's not good enough. Okay. I got on a black top, gray leggings, and polka dots. Polka dots ankle socks with my black so tennis. I got purple, red, man. I was just like, oh, it feels so good out here. But anyway, I guess it was satisfied with that. But it's so important to feed yourself with positive affirmations, and to feel good about yourself. It's always a good thing. I have a personal real life issue going on. Freelance working on and off, trying to get my business off the ground where it's brain consistent. Yes. And is that what it is? Yeah, what would you what is that? Artist, is that what it is? Artist dresser? Is that what it is? I dress for comfort. I don't dress for fashion. I dress for comfort. Comfort. I've ordered like when I go to the gym and I'm working out, work up a sweat, and I start sweating. I got a belly, so sweat, you know what I mean? And it's sweat in the back part there. And even if I have thongs on, it just, you know what I mean? And I didn't know that you can see the sweat until when I took my pants off and I looked. I was like, Lord have mercy. And I'm walking around like, yeah, I'm at the gym. I feel good, doing a workout and everything. So I found this website, Fabletics. And I went on there and I ordered some workout clothes. Let me tell you, that brand, Lord have mercy, absolutely, I love it. But you can't love something that you don't love. Well, okay. I liked it a lot. Yes, dress the way you want. Comfortable clothes is what you need today. Absolutely. I never really dress for fashion or, I always dress for comfort. I just, if I like it, I feel comfortable in it, I wear it. That was just it. But I ordered some pants, the leggings, and a top. Man, it was so life changing. It was so life changing. I can be sweating and water just pouring off of me. But to look at my clothes, you could not tell that I was wet under my clothes. And I was like, the fabric is amazing. It's amazing. If you guys want, I'm not sponsored, but I'm just saying, this is a testimonial. I did stand up. I did. Oh, I got my Hangout notification on now. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Brooklyn boy. Brooklyn, New York boy. So if you ever need some type of clothes, workout clothes, the invisible thongs, support bras, where it's absorbent, and it's good. Thank you. And it's good quality. Check out Fabletics. Oh my gosh, I gotta tell you guys this. Okay. Oh my gosh, it is, because sometimes it's a journey, Sabrias. It's a journey trying to find plus size clothing. Now, I know Walmart, no, was it Walmart? Was it Walmart? Like, I didn't realize that stores had a cap to the size that they carry until I went outside of a 2X. And then I knew I had to start, 3X, 4X, stuff like that. So this is what I'm learning is, well, no, let me tell you the good news though. Okay, I haven't weighed myself. Hey, Lynn, doing the do. How are you? I haven't weighed myself. Not at all. Not even trying to. Okay? Because muscle weigh more than fat. I know that starting out. But October, I tried on a bathing suit that I had. It was a size 26. Could not fit it. Could not fit it. Okay? I'm trying to pull it up. And it stopped about here halfway. Let me tell you. Okay. So the bathing suits that I ordered from Amazon, they're not chlorine resistant. So the more you wear them, you're in the chlorine, in the pool and stuff like that, it fades. So mine's been fading. Then I noticed in the back, it's like the fibers or the spandex, look like the rubber bands, it expands. And you don't have any underwears on when you have a swimsuit on, okay? So I can't, what I mean? Can't be like, oh, okay, what's going on back? I don't, you know what I mean? I don't think nobody can do that to really see. So when I took them off, I'm like, what is all this white stuff? And I'm like rubbing it, thinking it was, just a spot. It's the fibers from the spandex fibers from the fabric. It just over time, but then when the clothes dry, you don't see it. So anyway, I wanted to be comfortable, okay? So then I end up going back to that same sweatsuit, okay? Beautiful. Aqua blue, multiple colors, has a skirt to it. Really, really cute. I paid almost $70 for it years ago, like in 2014. Yes, 2014, okay? And then, so anyway, so I got that. I put it on. Who can fit it? Me. Who can? I can fit it. Man, let me tell you. Woo, child. It's not open. It's not open yet. They open at 12:30. Let's see. Good morning. No, good afternoon. Anyways, it's, but I can fit it. So I wore it to the gym, to Aquafit yesterday. I'm so happy. I am so happy. I saved money. Oh, what Should I read the sign too? He's pulling off. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold that thought. Leave me alone. Hold that thought. Woo! Now let me tell you, you a mess. Yeah, I know. Okay. I ain't looking too crazy. It opens up the time that's on the website. So he's just leaving, going somewhere else, but I'm not gonna leave. Cause this place, they fill up fast. I came here a couple nights ago. The whole Have you ever been to a restaurant that there was no parking space? Not one. And I was picking up food. I called the lady, I canceled. I said, there's no parking spaces out here. And you know what I mean? No parking places out here. Is that Marcus? Oh my gosh. Greetings from Brazil. Hello, Marcus. How are you? They have them inside Target, and you also want to know too, because it'll be easier for you to go to Target and get them as well. Oh, Fabletics is at Target, Janine? Is that right? Is that right? Oh my gosh. Lynn is doing the do. So let me tell you, man. And so it's a swim. Other people that was in there, and he was like, "Wait a minute, hold on, where you get that from?" I was like, I was so excited. I was like, I can fit it. I couldn't fit it in October, but I can actually fit it now, man. Woo, Jesus, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. But this is what my motivation is and was. I felt good, even though I was sore and all that. But my family support is top notch. Okay, I didn't have the money to pay for a trainer. Family helped me pay for the trainer that I would see once a week, and I'm locked in for a whole year. The different things that I needed, the clothing, the whatever it is that I needed, I had the support. When it came to snacks, healthier snacks that my mother and family would give to me. Matter of fact, I got 2 bags of apples and what else? Grapefruit in a brown bag my sister just gave to me because I dropped off some packages. The support is phenomenal. Yes, and I still went to McDonald's and I got an apple fritter. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, okay? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Anyway, so I was so happy that I could fit. And this here is looser on me. At first it was so tight, I couldn't wear it, you know? And now I can wear it. If it's much looser, and then I have a shirt on underneath it. You know what I mean? Even my bras are fitting better, you know? I just feel great. I feel great. And every morning, even when it was raining, it was cold outside, I packed my clothes the night before. And my mind is set. You're going to the gym, no matter what. I had my routine. I had to break it once. But then instead of me getting upset about it, I saw it as, this is your challenging point. Will you be able to continue on after you take a break? Granted, it was just one day. Well, actually 2 days, because I didn't go that Monday because I had something important to do. And then I don't go on Tuesdays because they don't have it in the morning. But then I go on Wednesday. I'm so grateful to God that I still had that same motivation on Wednesday. And oh my gosh, I, people may see it, but I feel it first. And that is my get up and go. It's the feeling that I feel inside myself. And the reason why I'm doing this is because my A1C was 6.5 or 6.7, something like that. And I don't want to go on medication. If I can still turn this around, that's what I want to do. And so I got to go get it tested. I want to do it before New Year's to get it tested so I can see what it is, now, and then, continue on. So, that's another thing. That's my motivation as well. I don't want to, if I put it this way, if I have to be on it, okay, I'll face it and I'll be on it. But if I don't want to be on it. So I don't want to be on, high blood pressure medicine. I don't want to be on, diabetes medicine, high cholesterol medicine. I don't want to be on those things. So I'm fighting it because I don't want those things. Because no, I'm not a control freak, but what I can control, I want that control, if that makes sense, because the end result's going to benefit me. So, and then I'm getting older too, and I don't have a significant other. Sometimes people might have girlfriends and boyfriends, or husband and wife, a husband or a wife, and they have someone that maybe as they get older could help take care of them or can be there for them and help them. No, it's just me. So I have to be in a certain health way because I got to take care of myself. I take care of my bills. It's just me. I don't have anyone to say, hey, you got the mortgage this next month, or, you're going to take the groceries, money, you're going to pay for groceries this month. So, you know what I mean? I have no one to trade my responsibilities off to. When it comes to my vehicle being paid for, the insurance, the maintenance of it, it's me. I don't, you know what I mean? It's not like I can say, tag, you're it for this month, or tag, you're it for 6 months, and then I'm saving my money up, and then, you know what I mean? Don't have it. So when I begin to think of that, or ponder upon it, I see more and more, and it's so important for me to be a certain health, in a certain health way, because it's me. Hi, Deborah. May, oh my gosh, it's been, when I say a long time, and I'm not kidding, Deborah, it's been, I'm almost saying about 3 to 4 years. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm in the same boat, being too heavy as you get older, health issues. Yes, it's harder to get around. Oh my gosh. Thank you everyone for your support, letting me know that I can do it. Thank you so much. Similar. Fabletics. I have a couple of them. Oh, and I wear them while I'm on the, okay, do help with sweat. Thank you for letting me know. But wait a minute. I think I outgrown Target. I think I outgrown it. Please get it tested, because as of yesterday, my ex-husband just had his toe amputated and had to have a new, they had to do a new vein in his legs. Oh my gosh, they did like a bypass. Shut up, Janine. Really? Yeah, I'm gonna get it checked. Let's see. Maybe I'll do it Saturday. I'll get it checked. Now, I've been checking my sugar and everything is good with that. But wow, I'm so sorry to hear that, Janine. And I know it happens. I do. I know. I worked in the medical field over 26 years. And so I've seen You know what I mean? Different illnesses and how it affects people. You know, I've seen people with gangrene and after pricking that same finger for so many times, and then some, they didn't clean their needles and they didn't have money to buy new ones, so they just reused it and they put alcohol in it, and then over time that tissue dies. You know, and that's why, another reason why they say, you know, use different fingers when you're pricking yourself. And they got other little things that they do now, and machines where you don't need a whole lot of blood as well. So there are different things out there that can support while, you know, you're going through. However, see, okay, I'm always honest with you guys. Okay, for me, all right, now there are some people who are faithful taking their medication. They doing it and they living and they doing well. They're doing absolutely well. With me, and my challenges with depression and anxiety, I feel that I would be the type person who would say, forget it. I ain't taking this. I'm not taking it today. I'm not taking it. I'm tired of taking it, you know, just getting fed up and everything. And then I'm going to make things worse for myself. And then by me making things worse for myself, then I'm going to feel worse. You see what I'm going to go. So that's another reason why I have to do it this way, because if I don't, a couple days I might not want to take my medicine. And I know that's not going to make my family happy, but it will be a battle for me. You know, it will be a battle for me. So some people don't do well when they're on certain medications. And some people, they do extremely well with medication. They live in their best life. But you have to be compliant, and I don't think I would be 100% compliant. I really don't. I really don't think I would. So, yeah. I am in the same boat, pay all my bills. Exactly. You know, it's just me. So I feel the need to do whatever it is that I can do to make me a better person for me. Frank, how are you? Coming back. What is that? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Good morning, good afternoon. Exactly right. Ephraim Carm. Okay. It is so important to me that I'll be able to, you know, take care of myself, to be able to get around and so on and so forth. And the only thing that's stopping me is myself, because of how I take care of my body, what I'm eating, and you know, not getting any exercises. Even if it's just walking to your door and back, do it. Do it a couple times. You know, the body needs stimulation. It needs to be able to. Is he coming up here? Is she coming up here? It needs the. It needs to move. It needs to move. Even though it feel like you don't want to move, it needs to move. It needs to move. The only way you stay still is, these are the only ways you can stay still. If you're paralyzed, or you're, you know, yeah, 6 feet under. But as long as you are alive and you have limbs, you know, you have a head, move it. Whatever you got, move it. Move it. Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. Whatever it is, move it. Love yourself, know yourself, be yourself, change yourself to improve yourself. That's the truth. I'm on that journey. I've been on that journey for a while. And I'm still on it. And I feel good. Those ones that just like, oh, Fabletics also help with circulations in your legs. Oh, okay, as well. That's another reason why I wear the. That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, Miss Nappy Kid, happy holidays to you. How are you? Yes, move it. Move it. Move it. Move it. Get in the mirror. Shake around. Move around a little bit. Up, down. You know, do something. People might think I'm trying to do a dance. I declare. Anyway, I'm not concerned. I know what I'm doing. At the moment, Shell, you have control over this, and I'm glad that you doing it this way. Later, you may have no choice if it were to get out of right. Yeah, you know what I mean. And I'm planning my mind. Okay, if you know what I mean. Okay, but I just feel like I won't be compliant. You know, I just feel that way. Maybe I will, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm compliant with my psych meds and my anxiety meds and my thyroid meds. Um, but I haven't taken my cabergoline for my pituitary tumor. Haven't taken that in a while. I mean, a while. A while. Because it's on a Tuesday and a Friday. I forget about it. Forget about it. I forgot about it. So yeah, yeah. Okay. Good. Thanks. How are you doing? In the beginning, it seems hard, but get better. Right. Exactly, Sabrias. If you still taking your herbal supplement like the garlic and rosemary. Okay, so Janine, this is what I take. Sea moss. I take. Right, exactly, Jeremy. Forget about it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I take my black seed oil. I take my matter of fact, I gotta take it. I left it home. Don't forget you give Shell a thumbs up. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Frankie. Frankie, thank you, Frankie. But I take black seed oil. I take sea moss, uh, black seed oil, sea moss, iron pills, B12, B6, B1, vitamin D, E, C. Um, what else? Let's see, am I missing anything? Taking all my vitamins. Forget about it, Frankie. Forget about it. So I do, but I have stopped that in a while for a while, but I'm back on it again. See, you see what I'm saying? I take a break from it because it's like, you know how many vitamins? Oh my gosh! I remember when I was younger, my dad he would take vitamins religiously, like every day. I mean, and he had all kinds of vitamins. And I was going through my mental battles even back then as a young child, and I got I laugh about it now, but it's a serious thing. I was feeling down, and I wanted to kill myself. So I've seen him taking these pills every single day, and I'm thinking, okay, must be some good, but if I take a lot of it, it might be bad for me. So I grabbed them, and I went in the bathroom, and I started taking them. And my dad was one. He said, "Where are my vitamins?" And then, of course, your parents like, calling out to different children. So and so. You see my vitamin? And I'm in the bathroom, and I'm taking it. I locked the door and everything, and I'm just going to town, taking it. And when my dad found out, and my mom found out, it was like, "What are you trying to do?" And so my mom said nothing not gonna happen to her. It's she probably end up getting constipated or something like that. So nothing happened. I tried to jump out the window, and my mom, my youngest sister, she grabbed me. She called my mom at work. My mom was working 11 to 7, and she called my I was much smaller then. I was like a 9'10", wearing a size 9'10". She called my mom, and my mom said, what my mom said, don't worry about it. She not gonna jump out that window, because my mom didn't think I could fit out the window. So it wasn't like she was gonna leave home and come and run home. She had to work. She wanted to work, and she was taking care of us. Is that how you got your superpower? Right, exactly, right. And so, you know, it's I've tried so many stupid stuff, you know, and yeah. Until one day I actually took some pills, but I called my sister and I called everybody, was like, I love you and so on and so forth. And then my sister, how you have family members that can pick up on certain things. And so she was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm good." I had went to, was it CVS or Walmart? Somebody, and I bought bottles and bottles of sleeping pills. And I was feeling so overwhelmed with life, and I just couldn't handle it. And so I said my goodbyes to everybody, and my sister called my nephew who lives with me in the lower level to keep an eye on me. And so I did my, love you, good night. Going upstairs into my bedroom, all the lights off and everything, taking my pills. And I was watching Bishop T.D. Jakes that day. Do you know, he said someone is about to attempting to what is it? Attempting suicide. I said, absolutely, you're absolutely right. And I'm taking handful of sleeping pill. One, just, yeah, I sure am. Yeah, just taking them, just throwing them down. Well, if you're taking those, you on the right track, right? Then so continue to do that. The herbal supplements is what I'm taking. Awesome, 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 awesome. Yeah, I like the black sea oil. I like my vitamins. I really do. So and they're good for you. Certain brands out I really really like. So then, the pills began to burst in my stomach. I wasn't expecting that. And that's another thing. When people try to commit suicide, one thing that we don't remember or don't think of, how the bullet's going to feel, the knife is going to feel, the jumping off of the building, or you know what I mean? We don't know how that feel. The body can't detect that until it happens, right? So I didn't know these things going to be bursting in my stomach. I didn't know I would go through what I was going through. Thank God, my as the pills were reacting in my stomach, I in my mind was telling me to throw myself down the steps. People say there's not evil. There is evil. There is evil. Okay, I'm just saying there's evil. And so I did, and I made it down the steps. I called my nephew. I was screaming and hollering and saying, I'm falling, I'm falling. It was just pitch dark. Hi. You have a good day too, Deborah. Mayo. And I was falling. He said, Auntie, you're not falling. I got you. You're not falling. The fall don't hurt. It's that sudden stop at the bottom that I know, but you don't, boom. I think of people who are jumping over things. I wonder, what are their thoughts as they go down and they're in the middle between jumping and hitting and splattering everywhere. That in between moment. That's what I'm talking about. That in between moment from the beginning, that end, and then that in between. What's going on? And so eventually they came and got me, and I was out of my mind. I really was. I was out of my mind. Oh my gosh, I was out of my mind. And yeah. I had a couple episodes. Last time I was hospitalized was 2017, and I'm not trying to go back there. But I am in tune with me, my body, my mental health. I'm in tune with it now, whereas before I had no clue of my limitations, how I would feel when an anxiety attack is coming, and so on and so forth. But now I have an understanding of it. And I think everybody should know their limitations, because this is what happens. The body has a limit. It does. It has a limit. And we go, do, and just constantly. There's a time when that body is going to say enough is enough. And it can be while you're driving. It can be in a store. It can be at home. It can be anywhere. That body say, boom, you done tipped it. You done tipped it. That's it. Thank God you are alive and you're over. Yes, I ain't. You know what, Sabrias? I am so grateful. I am so grateful. The economy not looking good, Shell. You may need to go back. I'm not going back. I'm not going to do it. Nope. I'm not going to. They're not open yet. I'm trying to wait. You see these cars coming? I was here earlier. This place, you got to get them early. As soon as they open up. It's a Chinese restaurant. It's owned by black people now. First time I ever seen that. I've never seen that before. I'm just saying, I've never seen that before. It's owned by a black guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But anyway, no, I ain't going back. I'm not going back to the airport. I'm not going back to Lyft or Uber. I'm not going back to Uber Eats. I'm not gonna do it. Look, nope. I'm not gonna do it. Nope. And you can't make me. Oh my God, I remember that sermon I was watching it on that day. Were you really? Oh my gosh. This was when was this? I know my last hospitalization was June 2017. That was the last one. And I want to say, was it maybe 2014? Was it? No, it was before then. I think it was yeah, it had to be before then because I was working in the ER at the time. Yeah. But anyway, when I was hospitalized 2017, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Okay. This driver, he was a driver, much younger than myself. And you know how, we as Christians, or people who do the traditional dating kind of thing, where it's the man approach you, so on and so forth. It's the man to find the wife, so on and so forth. And so he approached me, and I thought, I'm like, huh, really? Like, me? Like, I thought it was a joke. We met 2017. No, we met 2016. I did this 2016 here. 2017, I was back in the hospital in June. It was June. I remember that. But anyway, so he approached me, and I was tickled. Like, really? He was in his 30s at that time, and I was in my 40s. I was in my 40s. Yeah. I was in my 40s, and so we would go out. I didn't see him as a boyfriend. I didn't feel it. I just didn't, I'm just going with the flow. Here, come get me. Let me get you out the house. We're going to take a drive here. We're going to go here and there. Oh, you became my subscriber in 2017. Yeah, but I started doing YouTube like 2016 because I started with Uber and Lyft in the same year, actually. Gotcha. Thank you for still hanging in there with me, Jeremy. Appreciate you all of you, really, to be honest. So okay. So anyway, how much of this should I say though? Okay. I'm going to look like a fool, I guess. But it is what it is. I've grown from it, okay? So anyway, because it could help somebody. I don't know. So anyway, he would come get me. We would go out, get something to eat, so on and so forth. I prefer to drive through because I didn't want to go into the place because my anxiety. So anyway, then he would go to this church. Hey, Tom, how are you? And apparently, well, how can I say this? Anyway, this is what I'm trying to say. He misconstrued my intentions, okay? and told another female, I'm doing fine, Tom, that I was pursuing him. Okay. Which that wasn't the truth. And I had another phone, and it was another Apple phone. And you know, with Uber and Lyft, it's better to have an Apple phone than Android. So of course, there you go, buddy. You know. And so when things begin to fall apart, of course I wanted my phone back. So he's telling this other female that I gave him the phone, and oh no, he told the female that I wouldn't take the phone back. He's telling her, you know, so maybe he said, babe, I don't know, I'm trying to give her the phone back, she won't take the phone back. But the reality of it all, I'm asking for my phone back. And I said, so where's the phone? I don't know, I threw it under the seat. I'm like, wait a minute, hold, wait a minute. Because my intentions were to help this person. I mean, really from the heart, help this person be able to make some money, use an Apple phone, do what you do, so on and so forth. Didn't have to pay for it. I was paying for it. Okay? He was using it. New driver, you know what I mean? Trying to get that support. Then I had to get kind of aggressive. And I said, I need my phone. We got to meet somewhere, get a phone, so on and so forth. So he's telling the other lady that he's trying to give me the phone. I don't want to take the phone. That's a lie. Okay. So anyway, it hurt me so bad that this person took every good thing that I did and flipped it around and made me look like I was the aggressor. I was in shock. I remember I was at Drew Hill Park. I started crying as I began to think about it, and to, sometimes when things happen, you're like, I can't believe he did that. Or I can't believe she did that. And my mind was gone. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, what? And I just started crying. I just started crying because I was in shock that this person told this other person a complete lie, and this person was believing him, and it was making me look like a bad person. And I'm like, that's not the truth. And that happened to me when I was in court. It was a workman comp case. I started crying because the people were lying on me and stuff like that. Because I'm just like, I don't know. I live in my own perfect world, and I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. No, that's not going to happen. Oh no. And not seeing things for what it really is, and looking at the possibilities of people. So are they getting in? Oh, hold that thought. Shh. And so yes, I would like a shrimp fried rice with extra shrimp, please, and 2 egg rolls. Yes, please. Uh, Michelle. Thank you. Okay. All right. She said 20 minutes. So, okay. Leave me alone. The egg rolls are for me, but leave me alone, okay? Stop it. Anyway, so I had a problem with that. I noticed because that happened twice to me, and I have a problem with people not seeing the real me, the genuineness of me. It used to hurt me so bad. I mean, it will hurt me so bad that you don't see the genuineness of me. You know what I mean? I'm doing this from my heart, always looking for the good. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I and my brothers and sisters, they would tell me, no, you got to be careful. It's not like that in the real world, so on and so forth. But I'm like, no, they wouldn't do that. No, they wouldn't say that. No. In my mind and in my heart, I didn't No, they wouldn't do nothing like that. Why would I? No, I don't have to do that. No, it's okay. No, I had no threat, no feeling of being in harm, none of that. And so, long story short, he married the lady, and he messed with this lady mind unless her mom was, I don't know. But anyway, he had this lady thinking that I was chasing him, and that made her feel like she was getting something great, I guess. And he was even younger than she is. She was young, she was older than I am, but he was that much more younger than he was much more younger to her than to me. Some will take your weakness. Yes. Yeah. Your kindness for weakness. Exactly. And so she thought she was getting something. Okay. Something great. But my experience with him was not that great. But I was still there to be a friend. He would have to carry Depends in a suitcase. He was a diabetic. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. In other words, I'm not missing anything. I'll put it that way. But in my mind, if God was sending him to me, I was willing to accept, his incontinence, and you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Hey, Sus, how are you? Yeah, I have to do that, but I don't have that with me. I don't have it with me, Jesus. And so, and in her mind, she thought I'm like, okay. But I don't know. And that's another reason why it makes me leery of men is he strategized so well that she, man. No, I don't have them with me. It is getting cold. I do have my black gloves, but, it's getting nippy. I've been out here a while now. And all these cars are pulling up. That's just how it is. But, so anyway, men and women who have been out there, who has been around and playing games and with relationships and stuff, they have a certain skill, if you will, that they can manipulate women against the women, men against men, you know what I mean? And twist everybody in their head up to their benefit. And this is what I was thinking. I thought maybe he was really interested in her. However, I was to be the woman who would make her jealous by seeing him with me. You understand what I'm saying? Because, okay, how can I say this? Okay, I was invited to his church, okay? So when she saw me, I don't know how we came to that conversation, but anyway, she said, "Oh, he's not leaving this church. He ain't going nowhere." That's what he needed to hear. Now, in hindsight, I see this. That's what he needed to hear, because he's like, boom, I got her. That's what I want her to say. So it's like, in hindsight, it's not a pawn. I was something in the middle. Hey, Jaden, long time no see. How are you? I don't have the red gloves. I got to get some red gloves, Tom. Trying to use you as right. Okay, that's it, Sabrez. As a bait to catch the other woman he wanted. That's it. That bam. That's it. That's what he wanted. And me, I don't have the tight latex gloves in the car with me. Jesus, I don't have it with me. So now I see, like, wow, this was a game here. I was like, oh my gosh. So I see why I was feeling the way I was feeling. It was like, I don't see this. I wasn't seeing him that way, but I'm like, oh, maybe, I don't know. Okay, we can go out. Okay. You know, but what got me the most was when I have my surgical mask, but I have to do that on my other channel, Jesus. And I know I haven't been over there in a while, and I apologize, but I will be over there. I'm going to bring in my little kit. So when I'm driving, I have that microphone and I can hook it up and I can be driving and you can hear the sounds, those lovely sounds that leather makes. Yeah, but I do got to get a nice red pair. I want a red pair like this. The longer sleeve ones. I would love to have that. Yeah. These feel so good. So I see that, and that's the first time I ever was used as bait in a relationship thing. And I'm like, wow. I don't have that. I don't have that. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Do I? No, I don't have the knife. I don't have that in here. I have it in my book bag, but I don't have it in here with me. Sorry, Jesus. I got to keep on with my story. So, okay. So that was the first time I was used in a bait that way. And because I remember telling him, have you ever talked to her? Did you tell her how you felt and so on and so forth? And he was like, no, because every time when we did talk, she would say she used to meet men at the hotel, but she would have a suitcase, but she'd have a Bible in the suitcase, and they think it's the punky time, and she opening up the Bible on them. And so I guess he felt he didn't want to get let down, put down, or let down or something. I don't know. Which mask? I don't have I can't lie to you. Say I don't have a mask. I have a mask, but I want to do this on my other channel, so I don't want to sway from that. I'm talking to my other people right now, so just if you like the leather gloves, just enjoy me using the leather gloves right now. But to take away from my people on this channel, it would not be right. It would be disrespectful, and I can't do that. Okay, Jesus. All right. But and so I don't know. It was something new. And so what I have done since that has happened, I did go on the Facebook, and she had said, oh, and just to think I was trying to give him away. I'm like, trying to give him away? And she's talking about me. So, you know what I mean? He had everything twisted. Everything was so twisted. He's the mastermind he was a mastermind in the craziness, and me not knowing about this, it was a shock because I was in disbelief. And so now my mindset is never underestimate the action of a human being. Human being, period. It can be black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Indian, you know what I mean? If they fit the definition of a human being, I am not to underestimate them. Don't be surprised at what people say or do. Some people are, Miss Nappy Kid. Some people are. But I believe it's by their choice. Maybe they've been trashed on for their life. So, based upon what they experienced and that they became that, and then that's what they do, and so on and so forth. That's not me. I never had a boyfriend, and I'm 53 years old, okay? Never really, I went out on a date one time when I was 25 years old. And it was with my math instructor. And he bought me 20, well, it was 24, it was, like 2 dozens of roses and then one extra. It was, in other words, 25 roses. So never had that before. What did I do with them? I put it on my bed and went out. He took me out somewhere in Glen Burnie. I don't even know where I was going because I never really explored Baltimore. So the only good thing is my mom knew who I was with. They knew the car, the tags, and they knew the name and all that kind of stuff. But I didn't know where I was. So I you know, when you get to a restaurant, you go to the bathroom, you check your face or whatever. I didn't do none of that. I didn't know where I was, and I didn't know if I was to go to the bathroom. Next thing you know, I come back. I couldn't even tell my mom and my dad where I was because I didn't know where I was. I know it was far away. I mean, I would have had to ask somebody, where are we? At the age of 25. Excuse me, where are we? What location? I had no clue. I did not leave that table until we both left that table and I made it home. Man, I had a beautiful outfit. I used to wear this what is it? Handmade embroidery. It's like made out of rayon. The skirt was an A-line skirt. Beautiful yellow mustard color, and then the top buttoned down, and it had all this beautiful embroidery. I had a purple one like that and a yellow one. I mean, it's something that I like. It was beautiful. So anyway, I made it back home, and then that was it. We never talked anymore. We never, we talked on the phone, but we never went out again, nothing like that. So that was it. But, so I haven't really, been around, some people done been through the washer in relationship. I call it the relationship washing machine. They've been through some things. And as they come out of it, they come out of it stronger or more knowledgeable in everything that they do. So when they come across that type of same vibe, it's like, oh, no, 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 no. I see this coming. Oh, I remember that smell. Oh, no, 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 buddy. Yeah. No. Be like, wait a minute. That's a familiar scent there. Oh, no, I ain't talking to that person. You know what I mean? Because you've been through the washing machine of relationship. That's a new saying that I just came up with. It just popped in here. Because, you go through things. You go through things. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm talking to my other people right now. Okay? And you know what I mean? I got to do this. Has it been 20 minutes? It hasn't been 20 minutes, right? No, not yet. Okay. So, you go through the relationship washing machine, if you will. So, I haven't been through the relationship washing machine relationship. So some things I don't know. Some things I haven't experienced. Some things I'm not aware of, and so you got to be careful. You really do. You just simply have to be careful in everything you do when you're around other people, because you never know what's going on in their mind. Just like you can have your thoughts in your mind, good, bad, or indifferent, whatever the situation is. Guess what? Hi. That person can have things going on in their mind. And some people are more manipulative than others. They're more, their personality is more geared to the I don't care who I hurt, as long as I get what I want to get. Some people, they just downright just evil, and it's like, we or me as a human being, I have to protect myself, not only physically, but mentally and spiritually, because all of those things comes together to make you a human being. Now you can be a rude human being, you can be downright evil, you can be a variety of ways, you know, but you just gotta protect yourself. I mean, really. And I'm the type of person, I don't mind being alone. I don't mind being alone because when I'm by myself, I can guarantee you I'm not gonna be conniving to myself. I'm not gonna disrespect myself. You know what I mean? I do what I want, when I want, how I want, and nothing to be said, you know. And there's a certain amount of freedom with that. It's a certain amount of strength I gain with that. You know, some people want to get their desires fed at any means necessary. Heartless. Sabrius, you know how to just put it together and it blah, 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 blah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Heartless, don't care. Don't care whatsoever how you will feel in the end. Is all about them. It's all about them, not you. But you're in it. But it's not about you. It's an A and B situation, but it's all about A. That's it. That's it, you know? And I realize I have to take ownership of making sure people don't treat me wrong or disrespect me when it comes to the opposite sex, even same sex, but I'm talking opposite sex now. You know, people in general, you know. I pray you won't be alone as you get older, but love brings about cheerful heart and beautiful. And it's beautiful. Yeah, I believe it is. Let me tell you, I'm the only one in my family, and it's like 9 of us, okay? I'm the only one who's never had a boyfriend, never had children, and it's 2 of us who never been married. You know, and I never, I even as a teenager, I never was one who, and I just didn't go through that part of people noticed my body changing more than I did. I wasn't in tune with it. You know, men would notice, you know, my chest or whatever. I don't know what they're talking about. You know, I didn't know. You know, just pray to God to send you the man He desires you to have. Yeah, exactly. And even with that, I have to make sure I'm in tune with the voice of God to make sure that person is the right person for me. Um, you know what I mean? You just got to be careful, man. I'm the type person, if it's not right, I don't want it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. Tall, long, short, fat, skinny, dark, light, money, car, no car, house, no house, smell good, don't smell good, good job, no, not a good job. I don't care. If it's not right for, I don't want it. I don't want it. Because look, this is the kind of person I am. If I make that decision to do something as big as to be in a relationship or even to get married, and things go left, I'm going to blame myself. I'm going to blame myself. It looks good. It's amazing what we can do when we put our minds to it. True. Very true. When we are focused. Exactly. Sabrias don't want a narcissist and a controlling person that tried to steal your joy and use your ungodly person. Yes. Oh my gosh. I've watched some videos on narcissistic people. That type personality. Oh. And so I would end up taking blame because I'm going to say to myself, this wouldn't be happening if you didn't say yes. I know that's not a good way to be. I know that's not a good way to be. I blame myself for so many things that is totally out of my control. Totally out of my control. Because you can't foresee the future a year, 2, 3, 4, 20, 27, 30, 50, 60. I can't see down there. So why should I blame myself and say it's my fault because I say yes in the beginning and then things begin to change years down the line? I can't see that far in the future. If I could, that would be awesome, but I can't. So it's like, why do I beat myself up with that? You know what I mean? It's just, it's crazy. Don't need no soul ties. Don't need no diseased person. Hold on. Okay, don't need no soul ties. Don't need no diseased person that's hiding STDs, right? On the down low or down low, man. Don't need this. I need a respectable, good, clean, cut man that God would approve of me to be with. Exactly. You can change your mind. What do you mean, Miss Nappy Kid? And right, yeah, I can change my mind in terms of yes or no, and things do happen, right? And it's not my fault. So yeah, I think I understand what you're saying. So these are the things that I know I need to work on within myself. And I'm also the type person, I prefer the truth, no matter how raw it is, no matter how emotional it is. I'm the type woman, I prefer you to tell me the truth. Because if I find out differently, it's not good for me, and it could in return not be good for that next person. Because based upon my other experiences, I go into a shock and I lose it. I lose it, you know? And I guess it's a good thing that I have to go to the hospital because maybe somebody else will be going to the hospital or something. People hide their intentions, so it's not your fault. Exactly. And that's what I have to realize. You just beat yourself down. Why couldn't I see that? I should have seen it. I should have seen it. I was so wrapped up in this and that. And some things you just can't see. You're just not going to see. And some things in life is a test. This is the components of this life on this side. These things happen. This is not the perfect side. These things going to happen. These are not perfect people. But I think what's most important is when things don't go the way you expect it to go, to take that moment to learn from it so that you can grow from it and become a better person and not let it happen twice. You got me one time, buddy. No. Okay. No. You know what I mean? So that's how it is. I might be single for the rest of my life, but am I upset about it? No. What? What? Are you serious right now? No. I'm good. I don't need the nonsense of it all. I would appreciate the beauty of it, the happiness of it, the joy of it. Absolutely, I will enjoy that. But the stupidness of it, the nonsense, the disrespect, that part, don't need it. It's like if you don't come correct, don't come at all. Same thing for me. If I'm not coming correct, don't come at all. But I do know for a fact, I prefer to know the real truth. And I think it has something to do with the way I think. Because, and maybe some other people are like this, I can think this person is with this person. Okay, I had a real good friend. He's still a good friend now. But I took his kindness that he wanted to be in a relationship or whatever. Why am I telling you guys all of this? Can you somebody tell me this? Maybe I'm helping somebody. You know what I mean? Wow, these people are coming. It should be ready now. It should be ready. So anyway, this person was telling me the truth, as raw as it could be. But I didn't believe it. What's wrong with that picture? Straight up with me, everything. But in my mind, this man was to be my husband. No one could tell me different. No one could tell me different. Because I prayed about it, and I felt like God was telling me I would meet him in the summer. Some of you, y'all know what I'm saying. You see that picket fence, you see that house, you see, this is when I was thinking about children many moons ago. You see the children, or even his children, because he has children, I don't. So you know how you imagine how things could be. This man wasn't thinking none of that. He was not thinking none of that at all, okay? And so he was so kind to me, bringing me gifts from Tiffany's, roses, teddy bears. I have teddy bears galore. I mean, when I say nice teddy bears that you can put in the washer and dryer. I mean, nice things, beautiful cards, money, all this and that. And then as we begin to build that friendship, then I begin to ask the question, so why did you do all these things for me? Like, why would you gift me of so much? My birthdays, just because days, so on and so forth. He said, because I know you never experienced that before, and I wanted you to experience. Have you ever had somebody to tell you that? I was like, huh? Like, huh? What? Where that at? What? Yuck. It's not warm anymore. That's not good. Let me go get my food. But have you ever, April, May, how are you? How is your mom, or is it your mom or your grandmother? Somebody was having surgery some time ago. Strange. Plus, he wanted something else eventually. No, Nappy, Miss Nappy kid. No, he had other friends. That was, you know what I mean? I didn't. I was good on that. And I'm like, huh? Rings, beautiful rings. Because I never experienced that before. I mean, he sent me flowers, 2 dozen roses, yellow. And now I realize why he sent yellow. Yellow means friendship. In my mind, roses. Woo! We're waiting on that until this. Oh, okay. Because you were in my mind about that. Yeah. So, so they get there. I guess they got their food. Let me go in here and get this food. That should be enough. That's messed up. You get money and you burn a hole in your pocket. I gotta change that too. I got so many things I gotta change, man. But anyway, Yeah, so he sent me these roses. I didn't know who sent them to me. And somebody left them at the front desk, and somebody called me from the back and said, Michelle, you got some roses up here and a big teddy bear. I was like, huh? And it was my birthday. And I'm like, huh? Who sent? I really had no clue who sent them to me. And so I called him and said, you'll never realize this, what happened. Somebody sent me 2 dozen of yellow roses and a teddy bear. And he said, you don't know who sent that to you? I said, I have no, and I mean, really, I had no clue whatsoever. I had no connection that he sent that to me. He said, you don't know? I said, I have no idea. No idea. I said, have you, he said, have you met anybody new recently? And I was like, no, because I didn't, you know what I mean? No, because I didn't see him as recent. No, never, no. And you don't know who sent that? I have no clue. They're cute, really nice, but I don't know. And I said, I'm looking at the card. Nothing is on the card or anything. Do you know it was not until years later that I found out it was him who gave me those roses and that teddy bear? I had no clue. I had no clue whatsoever. I had, nope. I had no connection. Let me get in this place here because these people are coming in. I had no clue whatsoever. You know, I had no clue. Oh, they going in the lounge part. None. Okay, none whatsoever. I don't know if they're gonna be playing music in here. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back. I had no clue. No, he wasn't playing games. I never experienced it. So he wanted me to experience it. I made it back. You're going to behave. Okay. If not, the mods know me. They know what to do. So, they know the deal. Oh, it's getting hot. It's getting cold. Oh, you know what I'm doing? You guys may have heard of it before. This is it's snowing in Indiana because I have a load that I have to take up there today. School tomorrow, 7 a.m., super early. Oh, wow, Jesus. When you're going to change your description, channel. Oh, I thought I took that out. Well, I mean, you still will hear that. I mean, people have questions. But you know what? You might be right. It's warm there, April, May. Oh my gosh. It's 44 degrees today here, and it was 70 yesterday. Go figure. No. Yesterday morning. I still okay, I have to I guess I need to change it. But I do talk about it, but okay. Right. Life as an Uber driver, right, because I'm not an Uber driver. Right. As because I'm talking, it seemed like I'm talking present. Thank Frankie. Frankie. Thank you, Frankie. Oh, really? Rhode Island is like 50? It's 44. 44 degrees. I better hurry up and move because should I leave this in the car? It's not for me. I think I'm. Ooh, look at these. Oh my gosh. What is that? That's a lot of peanut oil, whatever. I'm gonna leave this in the car because I'm gonna leave this in the car. It should be good because it's cold. It's like being in the refrigerator. You got 2 girlfriends already. Go ahead now. And going to school early in the morning. What in the world? Yeah, that's different things that I've learned in my life. And but yeah, he never knew. I never knew it was him until years later. And so what I learned through this is Um, maybe that's kind of stupid to be that way, but I don't know. Because it was so unsettling to me when you never been in a relationship with the opposite sex, and then that opposite sex treats you a way that you like. He's respectful and all that kind of stuff, and get you gifts. You don't have to put out. You know what I mean? Um, it can become puzzling because it's like, okay, why? Like, why? But like you said, because he knew I never had that before, so he wanted me to experience that. Okay. And it was nice and sunny. That sun feels so good. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. And so yeah, and we're still friends even up to today. Man, you talking about a cool dude. He's older than I am, but he's a cool dude. He's okay. He's a type man, I guess, since he know me, that I need to know the truth kind of thing. No, I'm not saying he tell me absolutely everything, because no. But he would let me know where his mind is. You know what I mean? Like, he not trying to be in a relationship, all that kind of stuff with people, and so on and so forth. In other words, if I do anything for him, I'm doing it from the kindness of my heart. If I'm doing it to get something from him, or to make him my boyfriend, or to date him, that's not happening. You know what I mean? So, because he don't want to be seen as someone who's using a lady. So anything that I do, anything I help him out with, is on a friend base. It's truly on the friend base. Because I used to do things for him because I began to like him over the years. But it always got me in trouble. It always got me with my heart hurting, you know. And it's like, it's not his fault. It's me. I am misunderstanding it, you know. So when I did talk to that Uber driver, this was after the experience I had with a good friend of mine. So in my mind, I already conditioned myself, nah, nope. You know what I mean? Because I was so wrong before, and I constantly hurt myself. To when I came across this guy, my mind was, nah, he ain't interested in me. Nah, that's not, He just doing this just to be doing it. You know what I mean? And that's how I am even today. When a man does something nice for me, my mind is conditioned. Oh, he just being nice. It's nothing more, nothing less. He's just being nice. Because to be honest, there are some nice men out here. When I say nice, they just only want to be nice to a woman. They don't want sex. They don't want nothing from you. They're just nice men. They're not gay or none of that. They're just nice men. And sometimes women like me would assume this nice man is taking a liking to her, or love her, or like her, or want her. But in reality, he's just a nice man. And once I got that, I realized, and I talked it over with my mom too. And my mom said, I would prefer to have a man to tell me the truth, even if it hurts, than a man to tell you a lie. You know? Because there are men out here, they're going to tell you what you want to hear, ladies. Oh my God, they're going to tell you, oh, you look so good. Oh, you smell so good. Oh, I love that outfit on you. Your hair look good. The makeup look good. Oh, you look so good. You look good, good, good. Woo-hoo! You do something to me when you look so good. And then we are like, oh, really? And in the back of his mind, you fool. I I got you. You know what I mean? I don't want things like that. I don't want things like that. No, I don't want it. I don't want things like that. No, thank you. No, thank you. So I honestly appreciate his honesty and to respect me to the point that he don't want to use me or use my kindness or my ignorance, not on the negative side, but you know what I mean, my ignorance. But there are some men out here and women, people in general, they thrive on the ignorance of people, and we all have a moment of being ignorant, simply because, by definition, some things we just don't know. We just do not have a clue. We just don't know, but someone else does. And then that person who does begin to take advantage of the ignorance. And that's no fun. That's just no fun. So on that level, I appreciate him for that. I really do. And I can honestly say he's my best friend. He's my best friend. It took years to get to that point. It took many years. It's been about 15 years. Yeah, 15 years. I know, right? And it's just, and then, I just, if it's games in it, I'm not a good player for it. I'm good. You know how when it's time for the next player, they say, "Who's next?" I'm like, "No, thank you." No, thank you. I'm good. And I say that a lot, No, I'm good. And then, hold your horses now. Don't be speeding out there, coming out in the middle of the street now. There was this one person, because sometimes I do get lonely and I want to talk to other people, opposite sex, with a hope of maybe I'll meet somebody. This person, he got upset with me because, it was like this. There's a phone number you can call and you can leave a person a message. So he left me a message and I got it. And because on the voice message, he was saying, "I'm not sure if you want to get this message." So what did I do? I called him to let him know, yes, I did get your message. So we started talking on the phone. He immediately thought I listened to his profile and I was on the same page that he was on. And the same page that he was on is he was looking for, is it monogamous? One-on-one. No, no, was it monogamous relationship or platonic? I think it was monogamous. See, all these different terms that are out here. So I was just being nice. I was honestly being nice just to talk to somebody and, brought him great joy to be talking. And he's like, "Where are you from?" And, he was interested. But I was telling him I was just looking for a walking partner, someone that I can walk with in the mornings because, I was trying to get on that weight loss thing. And this happened during the summer. And that's all I really wanted was that. That's it. And then once I explained it to him, and I guess once he really understood what I was saying, he said, "Why you call me? You heard my profile. I wasn't looking for no friends. I wasn't looking for a phone partner. I want someone to be one-on-one with in a relationship. Why did you even call me? We talk on the phone. I had a great time talking to you, and you're going to tell me you're not looking for the same thing I'm looking for?" And he got belligerent. He had choice words to say and all of that. And I told my best friend, and he said, "See, you should have left it alone. You should have left it alone." But I was just calling the person back to let them know that, yeah, I got your message. Hello? I'm doing a live just to let you know, but hello?
Did you call me earlier?
Yeah, I did. I went to Dragon in. Man, they opened up at 12:30. I was up there I had to wait for an hour or so. But anyway, I got that shrimp fried rice, extra shrimp for you because I know the last time, I couldn't get it. I had to cancel it. So I was just, So do you want it now or what?
Now would be good.
All right.
On lunch break.
All right, I'll be there.
I just got finished my last COVID room.
Oh, man.
And ain't nobody showed up today, so we had the whole floor.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, then. Well, I'll be there. What side? Orleans?
No, come to the TVD.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
All right, later. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm at a red light. So let me see if you guys said something. Your best guy friend was gay. I had, now I'm driving again, but I saw a little bit of what April May was saying. My high school best friend was a male, and he was gay. And I could hug him. I felt so comfortable around him. I didn't feel like, oh my gosh, he gonna wanna, because sometimes in high school, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't want to go to school. Because some of those boys there, they try to find out which girls were having their period and stuff. And looking for pads. Because back then, And I remember my sister, she was trying to teach me how to use tampons. I just couldn't get it right until later on in the years. Because I didn't want them to know. You know what I mean? Some things that we go through in high school, the parents have no clue. My parents had no clue. I didn't know how to tell them. I mean, I had to still go to school. And whenever I would have my period, I got so sick, I couldn't go to school. And I didn't want to be in school. And you know what I mean? Different embarrassing things can happen to a female when they're going through that kind of thing. That kids, your peers, would, they all gonna laugh at you. They all gonna laugh at you. They all gonna laugh at you. You know what I mean? The Carrie moments. It's, ugh. That's why I was most comfortable in an all-girls school. I loved it. When I was in college because they understood. But when you like co-ed, sometimes these boys are, they're cruel. They're going after the girls that got larger chests. So then some girls put toilet paper and socks in their bras, training bras at that, to make them look bigger because they want the attention from the guys. And some guys would put socks down there to make them. It was sad. It was so sad. And you could tell what people would call the fast girls and the fast boys and all that. They weren't afraid to go talk to them, but those who the ones who never had sex or never really, kissed a guy or girl, they kind of sort of, stayed away from them, or if they're around them, you know what I mean? So it's like, you can tell those who, already been broken in, if you will. And, man, I just sometimes when I'm home, I just think about that. I just think about how high school was. It's just, ugh. I mean, I know there are other females who've gone through things probably even worse than that, And I always was the type of person, I wanted to do the right thing. Being raised in a Christian home, you're taught to do the right things and be mannerable and respectful. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, so on and so forth. You are to do without, not doing it, stuff like that. I mean, it wasn't a bad thing because that's, you train up a child in the way they should go. We have to have some type of training in this world. Otherwise, I don't know what I would be, So I believe you have to have some type of training to some type of foundation that you build upon, that's stern, that's, good and all that kind of stuff. And I'm grateful for my upbringing. I really am. I didn't understand everything, but I am grateful for it, though. I can't lie about that one. I'm so grateful. And so going to high school was rough. But when I got into college and I went to a private college, man, oh my God, it was women everywhere and we understood each other. Even the teachers, I had sisters, and oh my gosh, I just felt so comfortable. It was like a sigh of relief, you know? We would compliment each other. It was no big thing. There was no boys around. None. It was all girls, all female teachers, the principal. Wherever you looked, there was a female. I was so happy when my gym teacher, when I was in high school, my gym teacher, she was a female, because we had a male. But when I got a female, I was so happy because she's a man, she's a female. You know what I mean? But even some girls were mean in the locker room. And if you forget your towel, you had to walk through the locker room with no clothes on. Some things I just didn't know. I just had to deal with it because that was high school. That was what it was, you know? And, man, it was something else. Something else, let me tell you. But God brought me through, upstanding citizen in society. Never went to prison and nothing like that. Yeah. Never. Only ticket I got was a red light ticket. You know, those cameras, red light camera tickets. Paid it. Never got a speeding ticket, or no. Well, that was considered speeding ticket, but not. You know what I mean. Stuff like, I got a warning for driving slow on the highway. The state trooper thought I was drunk. Yeah, we laughed so hard on that. And he looking at us like, you're going to the Green Turtle? I said, yes, we're going to the Green Turtle. It's my sister's husband's birthday. And I said, we're not coming from it because apparently the Green Turtle had alcohol. I didn't know that until I got there. Some things I'm just so blind to. I just don't know because I haven't been exposed. And then some people look at me and like, but you're a grown woman. Okay, grown women and grown men have not been exposed to every little thing in this world. I mean, like, okay, stop it. Some people, I've gone through that. They look at me and they expect me to know this or expect me to do this or that. And I have no clue because I haven't been exposed to it. Some things you need exposure in order to do or in order to say. Then other things, it's like second nature. But yeah, that wasn't the case for me in a lot of things, so that's how it is. And I have to be okay with myself. And when I sing that song, Know Yourself, Be Yourself, change yourself to improve yourself, I'm living that. That's not just a saying or just a song. I'm actually living that. I see that in my life, and I see the importance of doing that. You have to take time out for you. In the midst of everything you do, you must take time out for yourself. It's a must. I mean, really. So true. I can refer. My girls got to do the same thing if they forget. You would prefer that, I know, Frankie. Yeah, the gym locker room was torture. Yes! Oh my gosh, you guys know. Oh my gosh, I'm not alone on that one. If you grew up in church, not fast, you don't know. Exactly, you don't know a lot. You really don't. You really don't. And that's why you have to protect yourself even more, because there are a lot of people out there, a lot of men who been out there, and they come across, church girl, but it never works out. They always want a relationship, which I don't. Right, I remember you've been saying that a while, April. You don't want a relationship, and you shared a little bit about why, and things of that nature. And, I can't blame you. I can't say you're wrong. None of that. Simply because you know what you've gone through. You have emotional attachment to what you've gone through, which determines how you feel. So true. I can relate. If you grow up in right, if you grow up in a church, yeah, you're not exposed. You're not exposed. Never went to a club. None of that. When my sisters moved out, because the rule was when you're 18, you can move out. So when they got 18, they moved out. I didn't move out till I was 35, and I was moving into my own home. All of my other sisters, when they moved out, it was around 18, 19, and they moved into apartments. And so, to be honest, I really didn't want to leave home because I was the last one to leave. And I felt like I would be abandoning my mom, and I didn't want to do that. And of course, that's all in my mind, okay? Um, then, as time went on, we wanted to move, and I that's when I met the male friend. So in my mind, oh, maybe one day I'll get married. Yeah, I need my own place. You know what I mean? That mindset. You begin to think that. So then we were looking out for what you call those? A big house that have separate units in it. And we searched and searched. We had a realtor that my brother grew up with. They used to play baseball together. And so he was looking, and abandoning her. And so, but we were looking and looking and looking and looking. My mom was right there by my side, and we came across the house where I live now. And she said, Shell, if you don't buy this house, I'm going to buy it. And that was her way of letting me know. She giving me the approval to, go ahead. It's okay. And so when I heard her voice saying that, I was like, oh, okay. So then I got it. And then she lived with me for a year in the lower level until my brother had his home built from the ground. And so my mom has the entire lower level, bedroom, full bath, kitchen, dining room, living room, the works. And she lived with him. And I think, to be honest, that was best because I I've gone. Then maybe if my mom was there, maybe I wouldn't have gone through some things. I don't know. I really don't know. It's hard for me to say that. But I wasn't always the best person to live with. I felt like, okay, this is my kitchen, my house. I'm the woman of the house. This is my kitchen. Know her way around in the kitchen. My mom wasn't doing normal. She would come in there, cook, and clean up behind herself. But it went out. I appreciate it. And that my mom is still alive and that I have grown enough to her and all that she's done for me and is doing for me, and I'm learning so much from her growing up. And my mom, she was a perfect example of a lady. She was married, got divorced. We never had a man, when my dad and her divorced, my mom never had another man in that house. Not one. Not one. My mom would go to work, come home, be with her children, help take care of us. We were older and all that kind of good stuff. So my mom set the example of a lady. And she could have, my mom very attractive, even up to today. She could have had, men tried to approach her, but she wasn't having it. That was it. That was it. My dad was the first and the last. 27 years, that was done. And she never married again, never desired to marry again, never desired to have a boyfriend, none of that. She just as content can be, living her life, enjoying her life, and there for us still, and the grandchildren and great grands and all. And my mom life is so rich with love, so much love, and she gives out love. She's a wonderful woman, and I am grateful for that. I don't think I could have got a better gift or a better mom. Because even when I was young, maybe some of you have experienced that too. You felt like you wanted to trade your mom in. I was like that. I was like, I want a new mom. That's not how it works. I want a new mom. I want a new mom. I want a new mom. You know, but that's not how it works. And I'm glad about that, you know. But it's just one of those situations in life that we go through, and that's how mom is. Yeah, yeah. That's how, oh, your mom the same way. Awesome. Yeah, it's cool, 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 cool people, and yeah. But my mom is no walkover either though. She's not a when she see a rat, she know a rat. She might not let you know that she knows a rat, but she know. What college did you graduate? No, Notre Dame or Notre Dame. Shall, when you are going to drive with your scar. Exactly when? That's a good question. I don't know how cold it's going to be in the morning. If I remember and I set up everything in the car, I may do it tomorrow morning. As I go to the gym, I may do it. So it's a possibility I may do it tomorrow. But I got to make sure I have everything in the car, and so I'll be able to do that. Yeah. Because I had took everything out of the car because I had gotten it serviced, and then I was in an accident in March last year. So I took a lot of stuff out, and I didn't put it back in. So I just got to put it back in the car. And then I have, oh, excuse me. But yeah, that's how it is. I guess when you have some quiet time, you begin to just take a trip down memory lane. And there are sometimes it brings laughter, sometimes it brings tears, some type of heartache. But it's your past, It's something that has happened. Is either going to break you or going to make you stronger. And I love to learn through my pain, if you will, because I believe if you're learning through the pain and it's out of your control, you will get stronger. But if you don't learn from it, then you're only hurting yourself. You know how enough is enough? There's a point in life where I think every human being goes through. Enough is enough. That's it. Because you realize, oh, wait a minute, hold on. How many players in this game? 1, 2. Okay, where am I? I'm one of them. Oh, okay. I need to make some changes here. I need to make some better decisions. I need to be around different people. I need to live somewhere else. I need to make some changes here and change the game up. Because I believe God has given us all a certain amount of power, a certain amount of strength to have some things in your control. And then there are some things that are beyond us. I mean, it's a fact. I mean, think about the serenity prayer, and we have to know the difference. Sometimes we get stuck on the things that we can't change, and we're frustrated, and we're living through life upon the frustration of the things that we can't change, we really can't change. This is how it is on this side. Instead of looking at the things that we can change, and a lot of times those things that we can change can bring us great joy. It can bring us great joy, but sometimes we don't see it. You're sleepy. All right, Jesus, you enjoy your day tomorrow. 11 more days of Christmas. I know, right? Clock is ticking. It's ticking. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Absolutely. You get some rest because you got to get up early in the morning too. And go to school. Oh, I'm yawning. That coffee is like a dehydrator. It's a hydrator. No, dehydrator. My mouth is so dry now. But it was good when it was hot and I was eating apple fritter. But once it got cold, ooh, no, thank you. I'll pass. But it was only about that much left. It wasn't a lot. You see how it goes smaller. I'm just excited about Christmas. Oh, I don't blame you. Yeah. Most people are in a better spirit, you know. People are about giving and all that kind of stuff. You know, which they should be that way every year, but throughout the year. Well, hey, if one day I make you ho 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 and Merry Christmas, okay, all right, I'm with you then. Okay, how you do that? Yeah, I've seen you for years. The first time ever you spoke to me on Christmas. I'll take it. How you doing? Yeah, absolutely. Uh huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been living here for years. Yeah. Last time I talked to you was last Christmas, right? Yeah. Good to see you again this Christmas. I declare, I didn't put any lights up. My neighbors, oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful in the neighborhood. I haven't put up Christmas lights in years. It's not that I'm down or sad, not that. I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. If I could pay a company to do it for me and then they come take it away, maybe. And then I don't know. So, yeah, it's one of those things. Go figure, right? But I enjoy other people putting lights up because I feel like they're putting them up for me to enjoy. And I do enjoy them. I drive through, oh, that's so pretty. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that evergreen tree. It's gigantic, full of lights. And oh, look at that. Oh, that's different. Oh, well, I never seen that one before. Oh, those colors are gorgeous. Wow, they really took time on that one. I'm just having a great time with it. There's a place, it's at 27th Street. The whole community, they come together and they string lights from house to house to house to house to house to house. And it's like when you drive through and you drive through all these blocks of homes that have united together, and they do this every year. I wonder how it's going to be this year. They do this every year with the lights. Everybody have their own unique way of doing their decorations. They even have things on the roof. Their the roof of the porch. I mean, they just go all out, big time. I mean, lights are everywhere. It's just they unite together and it's like when you're going in under an arch of beautiful lights and decorations. They really it's a big thing. They've been on television and everything. I've been through there once or twice, and it's lit up. They don't know, you don't have to worry about no street lights because it's all Christmas lights, and they keep them on. So hopefully they sleep good. Can you imagine? It's like, oh, it's sunny outside. It's 4 in the morning. But yeah, well, maybe they turn it off. I don't even know. I have no idea. I'm not around there during that time. Me and my mom were going to the Christmas house. Awesome! I used to take my nephew to it's Christmas lights in the park, and we would get on the train. I wouldn't dare try to get on the train now. I'm sorry. Oh Jesus, no, no, no! I was much smaller then. Some things you just don't do at the moment. Okay, I'm just saying. You just don't do it. You just don't, and it's okay. You just don't do it. And he's grown now too. Married. He got married. Beautiful young lady from London. Awesome, awesome person. And yeah, I remember that. I would hop up on that train like nothing. See, hindsight when you be take a trip down memory lane. See that, man? I used to be out going places, doing things, then stop. I just got into a depressive mood. That's another thing. If you know anybody who, hello, I'm here. You hear me?
Coming out now.
Okay. Um, if you know people that once upon a time was a go-getter, I mean, out enjoying life, and all of a sudden they stop, keep your eye on them. I'm serious. Keep your eye on them. Even if they say, oh, I'm good. Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, I'm just tired, or I just don't have the time. Just keep an eye on them. Because if these things brought them great joy and they were thriving in it and they enjoyed it, and all of a sudden they stop. You love Christmas stories? Awesome. I love the Christmas Story on Christmas. I watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer yesterday, and it brought me great joy. I fell asleep on Frosty the Snowman and the Return of Frosty the Snowman. But I hope they never, ever stop playing those movies, because they have been childhood movies for me. And they have good lessons in it, especially Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You can be the oddest looking person in this world, and before you know it, there's an opportunity just for you. That's what I get from it. No one else can do it but you. Remember the Island of Misfits? Man. Ugh. So you learn that you don't have to look like everybody else. You don't have to be like everybody else. You just be yourself. There is a place for you. Home Alone. Oh my gosh. Woo! I'm too loud. Too much coffee. Home Alone was awesome. He was so clever. That's Dustin is driving. Shut up. Oh my gosh. Hey, Dustin is driving. How are you? Oh, thank you, kind sir. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, now. Home Alone 2 is definitely a go. You're welcome. Yes, right? How are you, Dustin is driving? Oh, let me get away from these people. All right, I done dropped off the package, you know? Isn't that nice? I got some money. Wasn't looking for it. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you. People are kind. And rewind. That is nice. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? I know it was a movie. I know it was written. But the thoughts, you know, the mindset, how that was, whew, that was so funny. Watch out, people now. Sun glare, I can't see you. How's the family, Dustin? Oh my gosh. I should do ASMR now. So Jesus is telling me to get off of this channel and go on the other channel. Is that what you're saying, Jesus? Since I'm out driving, I might as well. You're a best. Jesus is my manager. He is my manager. Ooh, the sun. It's beautiful. Hold on. You're a grandmother now? Oh my gosh, your son. Yeah, my son's friend had his baby. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cute. Same thing, different day. Okay, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Everybody can't see that, Dustin. Right, see, I knew that's what Jesus was saying. Jesus was saying, guys, all right, shut this one down and go over on your other channel. I want to see you over there. That's what he's saying. I want you to do ASMR now, not car chats. ASMR. That's good, Dustin. That is so good. That's cool. Yeah, that congratulations, April. Oh my gosh, that's cool. My one of my nephews had a baby, a boy. He's a junior. Looks like his twin. Got those Chinese looking eyes, very fair skin, that baby fine hair, dark coal black, beautiful eyes. His the eye part is big and it looks like it's black. Beautiful eyes. I'm like, I declare. Then another nephew got married. I'm just, I see all the happiness that is happening around me. And if I would have, committed to taking my life, I wouldn't be seeing all this goodness. I would be missing out on a lot of things, and I'm so glad that I didn't end my life. Because a lot of times people say they want to kill themselves, but they don't really want to kill themselves. They want to change the situation that they're in, or they want to change the way they seeing things. And that's how it was for me. That's how it was for me. I wanted to change the situation because I felt owned, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm proud of all of my nieces and nephews, my great nieces and nephews. Oh my gosh. And I appreciate the mothers and the fathers allowing me to be a part of their life, because sometimes some men, some fathers are like, and some mothers are like, no, you don't know, you ain't gonna take my child here and there, so on and so forth. But they all, you know what, kid? They all hopefully he be safe. It's an Uber bike, curbside Uber bike. I guess that's the only thing he can do to ride on the curb, is to go on the where the wheelchairs go up on. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's so important to enjoy life, to be honest with you, and to spread your joy, the goodness that's in you. Spread it to other people, because when you pass on, that person is still a part of you, either by thought, a saying, something that they helped you out in life. You know what I mean? That person, it seemed like they just continue to live on, because we're all here for a purpose. I believe we're here for a purpose. And I also believe that we're here to go through the transition of going to a perfect place. I know some people don't believe that, and that's okay. That's the world we live in. We can believe what we want, however long we want. Hey, hold on. Is that Saray? Happy! Oh my gosh, Saray! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! How are you? How's the family? Did you guys get your house? Oh my! Look, Jeremy! Look, Jeremy! Look who's here! Look who's here! Look who just came through the back door! I declare. Sometimes you're in church and the preacher's preaching and you tip him with your finger. That's what Saray just did. He just did one of these numbers. He tipped in. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. I tell you, it's like the old gang is here, That's one thing I do miss, how when I would come on here and talk, it was so many of you on here, and y'all we bought, all of us, me and you, meaning you, all of you, look forward to seeing one another. It was, good morning, how you doing? We never met face to face, other than, you know what I mean? I declare. That's awesome. I'm on this beltway here, so I gotta watch these cars and all that good stuff. But yeah, it's good to share whatever good you have. I don't care what it is, but if it's good, pass it on to someone else. So that then now they have it, and then they can pass it on. You know what I mean? Just because sometimes we feel like, oh, I have nothing to. I don't have this. I don't have that. I don't. and we don't see what we do have. We really don't. And that holds true for relationships too, because I've heard people say, well, it's a saying that's out there. You're gonna miss. What is it? You'll miss a good thing when it's gone. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes, oh my gosh, if you can get a do-over, it could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be a project, it could be a financial decision you made. If you can get a do-over, man, you would do it over with such wisdom and such confidence and such more education and understanding, you know? Man, when I get a chance, I'm going to read what you put in there, Saray. I'm looking forward to YouTube sometime in 2022 to create a feature to speak the chat, even on your phone, and if you cast it to your television, that the chat will be not the third party thing, but YouTube itself will have that feature that the chat, you will have an option to turn the vocal chat on, and you'll be able to hear what the people are saying, you know? Yeah, it's still YouTube. It's still YouTube. YouTube with a voice. We call it voice YouTube, YouTube voice, YouTube voice. Yeah, there we go. YouTube, you heard it here first. I want in. I don't even want 75%. If you can give me half, you know what? Give me 25%. Just give me 25% and I'm good. I'm good with that, you know? But you guys, that would be awesome. You know that would be awesome, right? I mean, everything a person is saying in the chat is being read. You can hear it. You can be in the kitchen washing dishes. You can be folding laundry. You can be washing clothes. You can be doing whatever you want to do, and you hear what that person is saying, and you talk right back to that person. And, you know, non-visible. There we go. I got it. Non-visual chat. Non-visual chat. I declare. My brain is ticking this morning. I declare. Oh, whoa, no, it's afternoon. Well, yeah. Non-verbal. No. What did I say? Non-visible. Yeah. Non-visible. No, is it non-visible? I done messed it up. I declare. Non-visible or non-virtual? Has to be non-visible chat. No, non-verbal chat. You used to have that, didn't you, Shell? I used to have what? You'll be waiting on the other channel, I declare. Yes, we are doing fine. Okay, I saw that part. What did I used to have then doing the do? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I would talk to people. Yes, Len. Yes. It's a third party. It's speech to chat. But I'm saying for YouTube to have that feature that's connected to YouTube, where you can swipe left or right to turn it on or to turn it off. You know, they need YouTube. Hello, YouTube. YouTube, it's time. We're going into 2022. Need to step it up. Verbal chat. Verbal chat. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah. No third party is a part of the YouTube feature. Like the feature, you can go live, you can upload, so on and so forth. You can turn on the chat. Yes. You can turn on the chat. I need to go in the store. I gotta get some water. Or I can't wait until tomorrow. I don't know if my phone is hot. I could take y'all in there with me, but I don't know. Then I'm gonna have a mask on. You might can't hear me anyway. Because you gotta have a mask. Oh, speaking of mask, let me tell you. Yes, YouTube. You need that feature. Exactly. Let's see what I will be waiting on. You're the channel. Okay, Jesus. Yeah, I did have that. Okay, fine. Talked to everyone on Tita's Live, but you wasn't there. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Okay. I seen something bigger house or something like that. Let's try this again. Right, it would be a big help for those with vision impaired. I agree. I agree with you, and just it's convenient too. We're living in a time where we're always on the go, but we want to be connected to social media, and we want to communicate with people all over whenever we can, even in the midst of our busy day. It's similar to a phone call, but it's not a phone call. You know, because you can still read the chat. That chat is still there, but it's being read when you turn it on. So 2022, we need that. We need that YouTube. We really do need that. So, and you can make it happen. You really can. From Bluetooth here. Let's see. Okay. Okay, talked to everyone on Tita's Live, but you wasn't there. And yes, we moved. God bless us with a bigger house than we need. Oh, wow. They have not forgotten. Hold on, I forgot about you. Oh, thank you. I've been thinking about you guys. Oh, you always cross our minds too. When we all came together, it was at a good time in our lives. And, we're still around, we're still here. My computer reads to me. Okay. Yeah, you see, yeah, the computer has that feature to do that for you. My television does the same thing. The Samsung TV does it, and I love it. When I'm searching, it'll tell me J, K, L, N, whatever. All right, y'all, I'm on the highway. Just started driving about 10 minutes. Okay, awesome. How many hours you got to go? It would be good for truck drivers. Are there any techies out here, any nerds that we can get together and we can come up with this? That we can put this feature, have a feature where people can turn this on, like even with your text messages. You can have your earbuds and because everything you don't want everybody to hear, of course. But you know what I mean. Things like that. So, yeah, that's something we can make some money off of that. Also, they need a mic in the chat too. So if people want to talk, Jeremy, woohoo! Man, your brain and my brain. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They could. Oh my gosh. Come on now. Come on, because there are some people who might not want what they said to be read, so they don't want. Hold on. Yeah, don't want it to be read out loud. Then they can mute maybe a speaker. See now see we getting there. Okay. Okay. Because see, this is what I was thinking. Like if it's reading the chat, then that person is speaking because it's translating the words into a sound. But you're saying we can go beyond that and just like right beside your name, you can have a mic that you can turn on. However, that can work, but you know how sometimes when checks come in all at one time, that will be hard to translate that fast into to sound. But that's the same situation if they typing it out. Okay, but if they typing it out, then like when it comes to the period of what that person said, then they go into the next one. Whereas if everyone is speaking and everybody put their mics on, it's coming out all at one time. When it comes to the chatting part, when that period is there, the feature will know, okay, you're starting something new, and it's going to say da da da, like the speech to chat is. It once that period comes there, or from what that person said has stopped, it goes to, and Jeremy said da 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 da, and Len doing the do said, it says that already. So that feature will be a part of the chat, and as an option that can be turned on instead of going through a third party to have that. It just be a part of YouTube 2022. We need this. Yeah, Google has advanced a lot. Well, then maybe have something that says, okay, wait your turn, or something like slow to motion, slow motion type. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. So if that's the case, then, well, sometimes people tap it at the same time too, though. You're right. It has to be something. Something has to control the timing of the voices. hmm Because have you ever been on a live and they're playing a game and you press the button and you can see the time that the message was sent out, and it's like five other people sent it out at the exact same time within that same minute. So yeah. hmm See that? Great minds think alike. Wow. I have thought of a lot of things, but I don't have the means and the connection to implement it. But they're all, you know what I mean? Good thoughts, amazing thoughts. Inventions. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. I think I want to go to the store in the morning. I don't think I want to go there. And I have water. I have water in the car. I have water. Okay, let us know you're driving. I mean, we do have the technology and stuff. Oh yeah, now. Yeah. I'm not going over there right now, Jesus. Okay. I would prefer. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do. I can't do a live, but I'll do a recording um, while driving, and I'll have this set up. You know, I'll do that. So we're gonna put a halt on those that request right there, and I'm going to do that tomorrow. Okay, it's my people time on this channel here. Okay, when I'm over there, I give that time. When I'm over here, I give this time. Everybody who's over here, not over there. Everybody who's over there, not over here. So yeah, that's the way we're gonna do that one. Yeah. But yeah, that would be awesome. It'd be so convenient. So convenient. So convenient. Somebody, Apple, somebody, scarf like a mask. Okay, I'll bring my scarf. I'll bring my scarf. It might be cold in the morning. I might have a scarf anyway. So I'll bring my scarf. See how much room I have back here? See that? I'ma still wear these clothes until they like hanging off my jiggle like this. I mean, hanging off my shoulder. Be like, time for something, a smaller clothes. Anyway, right. Okay. I'm just enjoying the feeling. It's an awesome feeling. That's for sure. But yeah, that's what we need. That's what we need. And I know we're gonna have service soon. Yeah, yeah. All right, so we're gonna say this all together. And surgical gloves. Remember, shout too. Um. Oh, low battery. All right, I got a low battery. Okay, so like we all say, love yourself, know yourself, be yourself, change yourself to improve yourself. That is the journey I'm on, and feel free to join it with me. It's okay. Yeah. Take care, everybody. Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate you. You're an awesome man. All right. Take care, everybody. Thank you, everyone. Thanks to everyone who supports my channel, who hang in there with me from the beginning of the live to the end, and thumbs up, all of that. Thank you, Dustin, for stopping by. Appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow, Jesus. I appreciate all of you. I mean, you really don't have to come over here when notification comes out, and you come in and you we connect, and that's a blessing. So take care, everybody. I'll see you soon.